Hybrid warfare is a new kind of conflict that has emerged in the modern era. It blends conventional military force with other methods, creating a multifaceted approach to warfare. These methods include cyber attacks, disinformation campaigns, and economic pressure, all designed to destabilize and disrupt. The goal is to weaken an opponent from within, targeting critical infrastructure and sowing discord among the population. It also aims to achieve strategic objectives without resorting to open warfare using covert and indirect means. Russia has effectively used hybrid warfare tactics in Ukraine, blending military action with cyber and psychological operations. Hybrid warfare is difficult to counter because it employs deniable actors and ambiguous tactics. It exploits the openness and freedoms of democratic societies, turning these strengths into vulnerabilities. By creating confusion and undermining trust in institutions, hybrid warfare can erode the social fabric of a nation. Understanding hybrid warfare is essential in the 21st century, as it represents a significant shift in how conflicts are waged. Russia's actions in Ukraine serve as a clear and ongoing example of hybrid warfare in practice. By examining these tactics closely, we can learn to recognize, anticipate, and counter the multifaceted threats posed by hybrid warfare. The conflict in Ukraine is ongoing with no end in sight. Russia launched a full-scale invasion of Ukraine in February 2022, marking a significant escalation in the conflict. The fighting has been fierce and relentless, with both sides suffering heavy casualties. Thousands of civilians have died, and countless homes have been destroyed, leaving many in mourning. Millions have fled their homes, seeking refuge in neighboring countries and beyond, creating a massive humanitarian crisis. The war has caused a global energy crisis, with gas prices skyrocketing and supply chains disrupted. It has also raised concerns about the potential use of nuclear weapons, adding a dangerous dimension to the conflict. Russia has employed a range of hybrid tactics in Ukraine, blending traditional military operations with unconventional methods. These tactics include cyber attacks, disinformation campaigns, and acts of sabotage, all aimed at destabilizing Ukraine. Cyber attacks have specifically targeted Ukraine's critical infrastructure, including power grids and communication networks. Disinformation campaigns have flooded social media, spreading fake news to undermine Ukrainian morale and create confusion. Sabotage operations have focused on key facilities, such as power stations, pipelines, and military installations, crippling essential services. These tactics are designed to sow chaos and confusion among civilians and military forces alike, making it harder for Ukraine to mount a coordinated defense. They aim to weaken Ukraine's resistance by exhausting its resources and morale, making it difficult to sustain prolonged combat. These hybrid tactics are part of Russia's broader strategy to subdue Ukraine and assert its influence over the region, reshaping the geopolitical landscape. The impact of Russia's hybrid warfare has been significant. It has caused widespread suffering in Ukraine. It has also damaged Russia's international reputation. The international community has condemned Russia's actions. It has imposed sanctions on Russia. It has provided military aid to Ukraine. However, more needs to be done. The international community must stand united against Russia's aggression. It must provide Ukraine with the support it needs to defend itself. It must hold Russia accountable for its crimes. Countering hybrid warfare is a major challenge that modern societies face today. It is a complex and evolving threat that combines conventional military tactics with cyber attacks, disinformation campaigns, and other non-traditional methods. It requires a coordinated response from all sectors of society. Governments, international organizations, and the private sector must work together seamlessly. This response must involve not just national governments, but also international bodies like the United Nations and the European Union, as well as private tech companies that play a crucial role in cybersecurity. It must address the full spectrum of hybrid threats, from cyber attacks to misinformation, and from economic disruption to physical sabotage. We must strengthen our cyber defenses to protect against hacking and data breaches. We must counter disinformation to ensure the public receives accurate information. We must protect critical infrastructure like power plants and communication networks. We must build resilience in our communities to withstand and recover from attacks. We must be prepared to respond to hybrid threats with well-coordinated military and emergency response strategies. Failure to do so will have serious consequences, including political instability, economic downturns, and societal chaos. Hybrid warfare is a significant threat to democracy and the international order. It undermines trust in institutions and disrupts global stability. By understanding hybrid warfare and its various components, we can better defend ourselves and ensure a safer, more secure future for all.